Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Important Reviews. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnez.
And today we will be going over the NECA Green Lantern Predator San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 2-pack, which is also currently available at Walmart. This is also a Hodgepodge review, which what these are, and pretty much what all the reviews over here for the most part are going to be, except for sponsor videos. Anyways, it's just unedited reviews. We're just going to do this in one shot, call it a day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Keeping it pretty simple for now. These are also going to be available on Patreon, so when this one's up, there'll actually be another video currently available on Patreon. So if you want to keep up to date with that, it's $1 on there. Gives you early access. Plus, if we do Destroying the Valley videos or any other stuff we decide to toss up on there, you guys get it first. It's also a Discord for $3 if you guys are interested. Easiest way to keep up the. If you guys would like to chat with us, you can do that. We can talk about the channel, just shit the breeze, if you will. And if we hit certain stretch goals, we'll start moving the reviews from the Geek Chest back over here and adding more editing to these. Yada yada yada.
Blah blah blah.
But anyways, main reason I picked this guy up is just because I wanted the Predator. Like I give zero craps about the Green Lantern here. I was never a big fan of DC Comics for the most part anyways.
Green Lantern wasn't bad. It was just
like as a character, he's cool, but I never really got into him. Like outside of like the Justice League stuff, like the animated stuff is what I paid most attention to.
Yeah, animated stuff.
So
like Justice League.
Yeah, so like I seen Justice League, Batman, a little bit of Superman, but I never really liked Superman. So the show was fine, but that was the one that was hard to get into. But Justice League I thought was pretty cool, and that's most of my Green Lantern experience. But I thought like a Green Lantern Predator was dope.
You know what that the Green Lantern reminds me of? That horrible movie, Green Hornet.
What, the one with Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
To be fair, it's better than the actual Green Lantern movie, though.
Because, like, looking at that logo, that's what it reminds me of.
It shouldn't, but okay. But anyways, front of the package is pretty basic. We got the Green Lantern with its logo here, the Predator with its logo.
Is that its logo?
I guess so. Like, you think it'd just be 3 dots instead of the triangle beam? But yeah, whatever. The rest of it, it's just black package, nothing really too much. If you opened it up, you got to see the figures displayed here, but again, nothing really too crazy, which is kind of sad for like a con exclusive box, because usually NECA's packaging has been pretty outstanding as of late, but this one's just kind of whatever.
I am kind of jelly because we had the Batman one, but it sold before we could get to it.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the guys there. He's like, yeah, we had it, but somebody came through earlier, and I'm like, really? They didn't buy this one? 2? Like, I feel like if you buy the one, you were just gonna buy the other.
Yeah.
But I just want the joke. Like that one. Like I like Batman's the only real DC one I actually really liked. Was him and Swamp Thing. I always thought was cool. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. So the Batman set would have been sweet because then I'd actually have a Batman I could display with my stuff, and then Joker Alien is super sweet.
That's the one I find. That's the one I'm gonna buy for sure. No ifs and or buts about it.
All right, so I guess real quick we'll go over Hal Jordan here. We actually looked up some of the names here. So like this one's Hal Jordan, and this one's Jon Stewart, kind of like the comedian. We have the Green Lantern, which looks nice. It's just green. It's a lantern. You get the light on both sides. Get the little hanger here. It's a little crooked. Because I think it's supposed to be like that, right? But my handle's kind of bending.
Yeah.
Because that's where like they insert the ring to charge it. He also comes with a pair of hands. Which is get gripping hand. Not really sure why he needs a gripping hand. There's nothing really to grab. You get the fist here, which works with his accessories. Because it's missing the ring. But you could put in this little cross-shaped energy beam. You get this little tiny one, which I initially didn't think this was for it, but I don't see anything else this could actually work for. Which you can get it in there, but because the peg's too small. And then I was thinking maybe it actually just hooked into his normal ring.
Does it?
No, because there's like a little circle there, but it's definitely way too small for that. And then you get the super elongated one, which can hook into here, which probably be the one I would imagine you probably want to display it with the most. So you get this, and maybe the other hand. Oh, I guess the other hand you can hold the lantern. So that's really what it'd probably be for.
Does the little thing hook up to the lantern, maybe?
No, there's no pegs. That's the other thing I was looking at. Maybe there's, maybe like when he was charging his ring, maybe there's like a light, but not too much options. And then for the Jon Stewart head, not too bad, but I don't know, to me, like he doesn't have pupils and stuff. Like there's a little bit of color there. It almost looks like he's blind.
Right?
You do get a little bit of semblance of the beard. Top of the head's not too bad. Like it's not a bad sculpt. Like this would almost make for a nice like Al Simmons custom. Spawn.
Like,
Got some. Oh, maybe I should try see if this will fit on the Mortal Kombat 11 figure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we might have a purpose for that. The Hal Jordan head would probably be the one I would generally go with because it has the mask on it.
He's so ripped, it's unreal.
Oh, he looks like he could mess up somebody's day.
He was not.
I also like that he has like the wrestling hair with the grease, with, like gloss finish over top. But yeah, no, like this is a skin tight outfit.
I don't remember him being that ripped in that TV show.
I don't think so, but you figure like to keep up with Superman and all them other guys, like you gotta have some muscle definition. This guy appears to have 0 ounce of fat, but I do like that the way the outfit is. It still looks like he has underpants on.
0 ounce of fat on him. That is so true.
The only thing I'm not a big fan with the detailing is with the gloves here. I hate that they're painted because I feel like I could easily scuff these things with enough play with them.
Yeah, that is going to be an issue.
So they're a little bit terrifying. Legs super jacked as well, but overall, pretty nice Green Lantern figure. Yeah. Like I like the accessories with it. Like they gave you enough, and I like too that like swapping out the heads even between such different characters. It wouldn't look any different.
No. Hey, it's not bad for our second DC character in this channel.
Have we done one before?
Batman. We used them in skits, remember?
I know. I meant like review wise.
No.
As I say, I know we had the.
Remember
the West-colored Batman.
Remember we tried a comic book thing? We had Scarlett Johansson a month early and got like 20 views. And
yeah, we were like, screw Marvel and DC. But for the articulation, head looks all the way around. You actually get a lot of play with it, which is nice. Nice wiggle, forward and back. Shoulders can go up by that far, down by that far. He's got some oil/lube in a lot of the joint sections.
Oh yeah, he does. He's been lubed up.
Which I guess is kind of cool because you like a lot of the times you sometimes get diffused joints with these figures, so you have to heat them up. But this one, I don't feel like I really have those problems with. He's also got double jointed elbows. Other one, there we go. Hand can rotate all the way around, a little bit of forward and back as well. Chest can go forward about that far, back about yay far. Can do the splits, comes in about that far. And waist can go all the way around. Double jointed knees. Not the easiest thing to do, but there is a joint up here. Rotation at the top of the boot, rotation at the foot. Can also go forward and back. Side to side motion, and some articulation at the toes. Also rotation at the thigh, if I didn't mention that previously. For the Predator here, I feel like as the standoff figure, probably the reason why you were going to buy this set to begin with.
Yeah, that is actually the only reason why you would buy this.
For the most part, because I feel like the Green Lanterns, there's a lot of options, and while this is a cool Green Lantern, I wouldn't be trying to buy this if I didn't like the Predator as much as I do. But because I like the Predator, and I don't mind having a Green Lantern, it works for me. But for the detailing for it, the mask has some metallic silver here with a toxic yellow color for the top of the dome here. Got the dreadlocks here, we're just done in a matte black. I also like too that the eyes here have that like grid pattern.
Our Black Widow officially has over 500 views, Steve. We posted it.
We should celebrate.
We posted it 5 years ago. It's got 500 views.
It's kind of depressing. You should look up the turtle ones we did. I don't think they were very good. He's got a little bit of vents here on the side of the mouth as well. For the armor here, again, done in the same kind of toxic coloring. You get the little symbol on the front of the chest here. I like, too, that he's got...
400 views for Pervy Ralph.
Yay. I like that he's got, like, a car grill on the front of his chest.
What is that?
Yeah, kind of like vents, because there's, like, tubes coming off of them.
Is he, like, cooling off the ring or something?
Maybe it does, like, the Guyver thing where, like, the steam would come out of here.
Maybe.
For excess cooling. But it's got a lot of nice detailing to it, which is great. Skin color is just a black, which I don't know if I'm a huge fan of, because the one thing that isn't super Green Lantern-y between the two of these is it has the black underneath, but like, where the toxic yellow? Well, I guess there's the yellow lanterns, right?
Yeah, they're like the bad guys.
Yeah, so that's probably where this comes from.
So he's supposed to be the bad guy and he's supposed to be the good guy, pretty much a representation.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it would have been nice if it would be more green.
Which also explains the symbol. It's from the bad guys.
Yeah, because I was looking at it, I'm like, why does it have more green? I'm like, oh, that's probably why. The little waist garment here isn't too bad. I just would have maybe liked to, like, the netting would have had some detailing over top of it. Because it kind of blends in with everything. But on the back here, you get the net gun, which is built into the back. It also has this translucent yellow holster for the sword here. You also get the same translucent yellow here for the cannon, which I like too that the cannon's actually articulated on the top. So you get a little bit of play with it.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually get a lot of play with it.
No, yeah.
It's got a bunch of tubes coming off of that. The one thing that's weird for me is, like, they get the power from the ring, and usually the stuff comes out of the ring, but his is, like, coming out of his armor. Which is strange. I don't know enough about the lore, to be fair, so it could be a thing, but it's just one of the ones that kind of throw me off. But I like the look, because it kind of, again, it gives you, like, that energy kind of feel. So, like, if he didn't have the rain active, this stuff wouldn't be here. But moving down the legs here, you get an extra net gun, but this one's glued onto the body, so you can't actually use it. Armor plating looks pretty decent. You get a little bit of different detailing for both of the sides here. And then get some Predator feet with no shoes on.
Poor guy.
But yeah, I imagine he's flying around a lot. Arnaz pointed that out in the unboxing, so kind of explains that a little bit. For the sword here, it's got some nice detailing. Nice little blade to it, very futuristic looking. And I like the translucent yellow to it. He also comes with this spear, which has some different heads. I like, too, that you can almost have, like, the spear coming out of his ring.
You'll poke your eye out, Steve.
Kind of akin to how the Hal Jordan stuff works, but you'd have to rig something for it to stand up, but it's an option, but pretty nice. You also have the throwing disc, which is translucent yellow as well. It also comes with a couple of gripping hands that you could swap out onto him. And then finally, got this extra head, which,
yeah. Why did they even send you that?
Yeah, I don't know why you would. I guess, like, the coloring wise, it's very similar. I also like, too, that, like, the teeth, I guess they're more of a bone color. It almost look metallic. But it's got a lot of nice detailing, and, like, the skin tone kind of matches the armor a bit. Though, I don't know, like, I kind of want to say I'd want something that's a little bit more drastic in color, but then again, it wouldn't look very Predator-y, so I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more, like, black highlights around the top here would have been nice, but for the most part, it's still a pretty solid Predator head. All right, so I realize this video is going to have, like, slight editing already, so we're just going to go with it. But anyways, for the set here, pretty sweet. I like the Predator. The Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern figure's pretty sweet. Overall, it was $50 for the pair.
Ugh.
Well, it's cheaper than when you originally would have got these things, because you would have had to have paid for the shipping and stuff to get through the NECA site, and then you also have to pay to get into the convention. So for the price, I think for 2 figures, about $25 a piece, you definitely get your bang for your buck out of the pair. There was also, they had Pennywise, the Pennywise figure, but they wanted the same price for a Pennywise. 1 Pennywise. So,
nope.
I would keep, if you're looking for like more bang for your buck or even possibly as an investment, these are definitely the ones to keep your eye out for. There's also the Batman Joker alien set would be one to look out for. Plus, they're starting to show up more of the other figures as well. We've already did reviews for these on Geek Chest, but they had like the Rhino Alien, the Ultimate Big Chap, and getting some more stuff in. I think I even seen somebody on Facebook found like the RoboCop figures.
Yeah, I'm kind of jelly of that one actually.
So definitely go keep an eye out there, and then the Turtles should be showing up sometime next month. So yeah, definitely if you guys are remotely into Green Lantern or just like obscure Predator figures, definitely worth a purchase. But anyways, that concludes this video. Again, make sure to go check out our Patreon. These would have been up a day in advance over there. There's also going to be another review. Currently, I don't have one planned, so there'll be one, but I don't know exactly what it is. So make sure to go check it out. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.